Hi everybody, welcome to Fire Emblem the Sword of Seals. Now this game was never actually released in the United States, so I'm playing a fan-translated ROM. So it's not 100% accurate, but it's good enough. It's like 99% accurate, which is, yeah. As you can see, some of the text is still in Japanese, but yeah. Anyways. We're going to delete this. Alright. Now, it's been a while since I played this game, so I might look over a few things. Also, one thing to note, this is actually, of the 3 games on the Game Boy Advance for Fire Emblem, this game, Blazing Sword, and Sacred Stones, this is the most difficult. So, if you've never played a Fire Emblem game before, and you want to get into it, I recommend you play either Blazing Sword or Sacred Stones first, to get used to the game. Because this is pretty difficult. So, let's begin. Men and dragons once lived in harmony on this land. However, that harmony was broken when the men suddenly started to invade. In a great war known as the Scouring, both sides fought over control of the continent. The laws of nature were twisted from the vast amounts of power that were released. The dragons were defeated and disappeared from the face of the continent. Mankind then began to spread its forces throughout to populate the land. So yeah, this takes place 20 years after Blazing Sword. Blazing Sword is actually a prequel to this game, but for me, and probably everybody else in the United States, this feels like a sequel because, well, we didn't know about this game. This is also the game that has Roy. The people of the continent Elite have been spreading technology and civilization for some time now, after the dragons had been defeated in the Scouring. In the west resides the kingdom of Etruria, which has the highest level of civilization in Elite. Kingdom of Bern with a powerful military and a practical and pragmatic attitude about life. Well, practical and pragmatic are synonyms, so it's kind of redundant having the same sentence, but it is located in the east. These are the 2 strongest nations in Elite, and the lesser nations located between them. There is the Lycian Alliance, which is under joint relationship of various Marcuses. People of the Knights Union of Ilia are hard at work cultivating the snowy wastelands in the north. In Sakai lives various clans which ride through the plains on horseback. Although there were occasional clashes between nation-states, there was a general sense of power and peace in Elide. However, that balance was suddenly disrupted. King Zephiel, ruler of the Kingdom of Bern, has sent his force out to conquer the rest of Elide. Bern's forces invade Sakai and Ilia, and mercilessly massacred all those who stood against them. And now Bern has shown signs of invading the Lycian Alliance. A youth named Roy was in Lycia's largest territory, Ostia. He was sent as a transfer student to train to become the next Marquis of Foray. However, Eliwood, who has fallen ill, has sent for Roy to return home. Just around that time, Lilina, the daughter of Hector, had traveled to Lycia to pay her respects to Eliwood. After getting the message, Roy hurried back home, taking with him his loyal knights, and Bors, a knight from Ostia, responsible for Lilina's safety. The story begins where Roy had reached an area of the outskirts of Foray. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Boss! The residents of the castle have hidden themselves inside. Even Eliwood, the greatest knight in Lycia, can't beat an illness, eh? You were right when you said there wouldn't be many soldiers around here because they're getting ready to take on Bern. Of course, who do you think I am? But you never know when reinforcements are gonna come. Alright, kill off the guys in the castle while we still got time. Then the treasure is all ours. Castle's like the only place to treasure. Let's go ransack the villages and get some loot. Master Eliwood, the bandits from Bone Mountain are attacking us. Yeah, that's Merlinus and that's Eliwood. This game takes place 20 years later, like I said earlier. Now they're growing old. I see. Blast! If I went in this state, I would teach them a lesson! Mr. Eliwood, Elena, you must hide somewhere. This castle is going to become a battlefield. No, sir, I will fight too. Don't be ridiculous. If something happened to you, I wouldn't know what to say to Hector. To my father, but... It's going to be alright. Well, should almost be here by now. So if we can hold our own until then, we can drive off these bandits. Melanus, I want you to send a messenger to Roy informing him of this attack immediately. Yes, sir. Oh, it's Lance. What's the matter? Why in such a hurry? Master Roy, bandits have appeared and are attacking the castle as we speak. What? Is Lord Elwood safe? He's inside, defending against the bandit attacks. But I don't know how long he can last with his illness. Excuse me, Lance. Is it? Excuse me, Lance, is it? Is Lady Lillian safe? Are you from Ostia? Lady Lillian is in the castle. She should be alright. As long as Elwood is with her, but it can't last forever. No, I shouldn't have let Lillian go to the castle before me. Lord Roy, regret won't solve anything. We must recapture the castle. Walt is right. We must hurry. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's go. We're going to save those trapped in the castle. Alright. Here is Roy. He is the main lord for this story. Well, the only lord, for that matter. As you can see, he is the son of Elwood. He carries a rapier, and you know whatnot. His stats are fairly balanced right now. And like any lord, he starts out weak, but will quickly grow stronger and stronger. So, yeah. Here we have Boars, the knight. He's okay. The knights in this game I'm not particularly fond of, mainly because they're not like really strong like in like Oswin was in Blazing Sword. But if you want to wisp a knight into a general, Boars is probably your best choice. We have Lance as one of our first cavaliers. He's a very solid unit, and then we also have Alan. Now these two are pretty much neck and neck at everything. They're kind of like rivals in a sense. Like Lance is a little bit better in skill and speed. Alan's a little better in strength and defense. What I recommend though is that use them both together and have them support one another, and you can make a really strong duo. Walt is our first archer. He's okay. Strength is a little bit lacking, but skill and speed are very good. Defense is okay. And resistance is going to be kind of but that's kind of expected with any melee unit. Here we have Marcus. Marcus in his old age. He's like late 50s, early 60s now. He's not as useful in this time around. Well, he's old, so what do you expect? But it's definitely useful early on in the game. He has an iron sword and a silver lance, and I need to go off, fast, X, off, yeah. Okay. And yeah. He starts out with an iron sword and a silver lance. I recommend doing is give the sword to Elwood. You don't want Marcus fighting very much in the beginning. But yeah, not Elwood, give Roy the sword. That way he doesn't waste his rapier. Damn it, reinforcements already. But they ain't getting to the castle so easy. See, you kill this one this time. Visit. Hey! Are you knights going to the castle? This may not be much, but this is something we'd really like to offer you. Please use it well. We got 5,000 gold. How much do we have now? 10,000. Alright. this house has to say. Hey, if you want to do well in battle, you better use the terrain wisely. Like if you're in a forest, the trees will cover you. And there's no way enemies will have an easy time in that situation. Oh yeah, I suppose. Put you right here. Yay, level up! Him anyways. See the boss. Oh, Steel Axe, okay. That's good. That's good to know. Oh, damn it, you actually hit me. You too, huh? How do you attack?